Alright everybody, so today we're going over the top 5 animated geniuses of all time. The animated tech geniuses at that. So y'all leave down in the comments and let me know if I missed anybody out. But these are the people that made my list. Let's get it. Honorable mention, that's gonna go to Susan and Mary Tess. Susan and Mary Tess, they always was doing some crazy experiments on Johnny, turning them into aliens and all that. These girls were smart. I think it was one that was smarter than the other one. But you had to throw them in the honorable mention because they were just above it, they were ahead of their time, and they was always doing some crazy stuff. But there was like the female version of Dexter's Laboratory, so you gotta throw them there. They was on some mad scientist stuff for real. Number 5, we're gonna go with my boy Wile E. Coyote from Looney Tunes. Wile E. Coyote, he was a do-it-yourself engineer. He was making mech robots. He was making all type of crazy contraptions to catch Roadrunner. He never caught Roadrunner. That was the only L that he was really taking. But at the end of the day, you can't lie. He was real kind of creative with the inventions that he was making. So number 5, we're giving that to Wile E. Coyote. Number 4, we're gonna go with Cyborg from the Teen Titans. He was half man, half machine. He made all his own upgrades. He made all the gadgets for the Teen Titans. He was creative. He was playful. Even though he was smart, he was still playful, wilding out with Beast Boy and all that. But Cyborg, you gotta throw him at number 4. He was one of the best tech geniuses out of all the cartoons that we know. So number 3, we gotta get at the Jimmy Neutron, Brain Blast. Jimmy Neutron, he was a boy genius. He was making time machines, clones, gadgets in every episode. Adults was coming for him to make gadgets. It always seemed like it was a chaos though, and he always had to come back and fix something, but that just made it that much better because he would fix the invention that he met from the initial invention that he messed up, and then just make the day better and save the day off of his ingenuity and his smartness. So we got to give number 3 to Jimmy Neutron. Number 2, this is one of my personal favorites, Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory. So Dexter, he had the undercover laboratory inside of his house. That junk was mad big. The only other person that was really messing with him was Mandark, and that was his neighbor, and he was still low-key smarter than Mandark. And I mean, he was building mech robots, all type of stuff. He would time travel. He was always Dee coming in and mess all this stuff up in there, ballerina dancing, she kicking all this stuff over, and he's still rebuilding that junk. Like, shout out to Dexter. We gotta give that number 2 to him. And number 1 is Rick Sanchez. So Rick from Rick and Morty. So he got portal guns. He was talking to aliens, interdimensional travel. Not to mention he was doing all of it drunk. He be doing all this stuff drunk. So you gotta give it to Rick. Like, you can just tell when you look at him, he been doing this stuff for years. Like, so we gotta give that to Rick, number 1. These are my top 5 animated geniuses of all time. Y'all make sure y'all follow the page, ByteSizedBalance, for more tech related content and tech nostalgia. We're gonna keep this content rolling.